Hey guys, it's Matt here from the Bull Call, and today we're going to take a look at the explosive day that CCIV had today. Alright, so let's get right into the video. But before we get into the video, guys, if you guys can just go quickly take 10 seconds out of your day, go down below, click that like and subscribe button, click that notification bell so you can stay up to date on all my latest posts. That would be wonderful. So let's get right back into the video. Alright, so let's actually pull up the 5-minute charts on Webull. So obviously we could see CCIV had a monstrous day today. Absolute monstrous day. Up 9.37% today, which is fantastic for us short and long-term investors. Now this is one of the days you want to look at CCIV and say, I'm glad I own it. Everything pretty much rallied off yesterday's lows. I'm glad I bought SPY yesterday on its low. I bought VOO, which I like better. I bought around this area here. I know it dipped a little bit more, but glad I caught this 1.4% day today. Had a nice rally on CCIV. You know, everything had a nice rally today. So yeah, I mean, we'll take a look at the 4-hour charts, and we'll actually take a look at a technical analysis on why this is happening. So obviously we had this bearish downtrend hitting. We finally broke out about a day or two ago. About a day ago. Made a video on it. Yeah, it was yesterday. So obviously we could see here we had this monstrous move, and I actually put after these two. I think actually starting on this candle and this one dipped down. So I was like, you know what? I think this is forming a bullish uptrend. So obviously I put this candle here, or I put this line here, and we're going to continue to see a V recovery here, which is fantastic. As long as we don't break this line, which is, you know, we don't want to see it anywhere lower than 24 by tomorrow's open. You want to see around $24 when tomorrow's opens. We want to see a little rally, and of course, I said in my last video that I wanted to buy calls here. I looked at them this morning. I was like, you know what? I kind of want to buy one. Just did not buy it, and I missed out on this great opportunity to get, you know, 4% and 4% there. I mean, I really missed out. I think the calls went up almost 100%. So I missed a 100%er right there. But you know what? You live and you learn. But I saw that CCIV was, or even when you see a stock isn't falling that fast on a negative day, I think that's really telling that it has potential to move upwards. Now, it wasn't with CCIV. Obviously, we had that 9% move downwards yesterday. That's not what I was talking about. I'm talking about C3AI and I think Unity. They both were actually, or even SoFi, they were almost positive or relatively down by a fraction. It wasn't, or maybe even a percent at most. And when these SPACs, you know, these SPACs move, you know, 5-10% in a day, and it's not even crazy. If a major average like the S&P 500 dropped 5 or 10% in one day, the whole world is going down the toilet. Just like when COVID hit, that's when you see 5 to 10% in everything. So, you know, SPACs are very volatile like this. But yeah, when you see it being very supportive on a day that's not great, I think that's a great sign that something good is coming next. Now, it's not always true. You know, it could just happen the next day where today the market's down 1%, or you know, yesterday. I'll just give you an example. Yesterday, I don't know of any companies that were down today, but I'm just saying, let's just say yesterday the company was, you know, relatively, you know, unchanged, and then today could have also been unchanged. It just might be a very unvolatile stock like Coca-Cola or AT&T. They don't really move unless there's a massive news behind it. So, you know, 1% is a major move for a stock like Coca-Cola. 1% is a major move for them. So, you know, just got to keep an eye out. Just, you know, understand when things aren't dropping that fast on a negative day. Like, let's just say it's relatively unchanged on one specific day. That's, you know, the whole overall market, like yesterday, was in a sell-off. That's a great sign that something could come. I mean, we saw this rally, and this was yesterday on the day. Obviously, it was down 9% or whatever it was. We did see a rally yesterday. If we pull up the 5-minute charts, we did see a small rally on on CCIV. I already pulled it up yesterday's chart. We saw this small rally, and then it kind of was just all over the place since it did drop off from 23. It did close. I think it was down. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't great. It wasn't. I think it was what was it, down like almost 2% or something like that. It wasn't horrible, but I mean, this thing does like to move around 10 to like noon, and that's what it did. What did it do today? Well, no, today was a lot later, but it still did move around 10 to noon. It does like to do this, and then obviously today it just had a major buy volume. Had a little bit of selling because people were taking profits, but overall, CCIV is looking great. If we can keep up, like I said, over this trend line that we hopefully set, and this bullish line. And obviously, look, you can see we actually had a bullish divergence on the RSI. You can see this is the bearish trend downwards. We actually broke out through today. I think we'll see another 5% move tomorrow. That's just me personally. I mean, could we see it being down tomorrow? Totally. We have until Friday until this announcement really comes out. I could see this retesting this bullish trend upwards. I could see it bouncing right off of it, later on tomorrow. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. We should, if you were really that savvy, and when you ever see it below the oversold territory, it's a great time to buy. And yesterday was a fantastic example of that. Absolutely fantastic. It bounced perfectly when it got oversold, bounced up really hard. I mean, you are up, about $4 per share if you bought yesterday, or a little over $3, which is a decent bid if you're talking about a $20 stock. So, you're at least up 10% just because it went up 10% today. So, obviously this stock is great. It moves very volatilely, so just be very careful. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.